Hello. Okay. It's been so long since I've gone live. I was really excited when I remembered that this is something I could do. So here's the deal. I have been getting ready to launch Camp Known for this, and the doors open today. We start in a week. But why I'm here, the real reason why I'm here, is because I wanted to talk to you about what it takes to become visible. So, this is for the experts who are hiding in plain sight. If you're tired of guessing how to show up online, how to do video, if video is right for you, why everyone else can do video but not you, and you're ready to be found, you're going to want to hear this. This is for you. Okay, so here's the deal. I ran a camera confidence course, an on camera confidence course earlier this year, and it was all about gaining confidence to show up on video. And it was fantastic and it was great. But here's what I noticed: as soon as the 4 weeks ended, most people did not continue doing video. And that is not because of anything they were doing wrong. It's just because of how it was set up. And I want you to do video. All right. So here's the deal. I created this course, and it's a 30-week sprint to help challenge you. So 30 videos in 30 days, and you can start becoming known for what you do best, for your expertise. And the funny thing is that even though I'm teaching this, and even though it's something I believe in, I was trying to create a video just off the cuff last night when I was at the park walking my dog, and to talk about how excited I am about this. And I had so much trouble recording that video. I wasn't prepared. I was mentally excited about it, but there were airplanes going by. There were loud people at the park. The dog was being a little crazy. And I wasn't positioned with the lights so you could actually see my face. And it was like I made every rookie mistake possible. So that's why I'm here today. I'm here talking about it because no one needs to be perfect. There's no perfect police. But the idea is that once you let go of those things that are holding you back, and you have permission and you have a safe container to start creating video in, you can. It just frees you up. So a lot of times when I talk to people, here's some of the challenges that I hear from them when it comes to creating video. One, everything's already been said. Okay, that is not true, because if it has been said, it hasn't said by you. And that's not something we want to even think about. Two is that they want to be perfect first. They want to have the perfect plan. They want to have the perfect ideas. Do you know how many documents waiting to be perfect and ideas are just gathering dust in notebooks and Google Docs and everywhere in an effort to try and become perfect, or wait until they become perfect? There's so many. I mean, I have quite a few. That's one of my things, is that I love to create the perfect plan, the perfect ideas, and the perfect things. And then I realize, you want to know the secret? There's no such thing as perfect. So when you start to look at that idea of perfect, what does that mean? Perfect for whom? I don't know. And besides, who wants perfect? Speaking of perfect, I'm going to open up my window here to see, so that way if there's any comments, I can actually see them, because I didn't remember. It's been so long since I've done a live video that I forgot to pull up my comments. Okay, cool. All right. So now, where was I? Okay. I was talking about the things that I've heard from people. So video it has to be perfect. They're busy planning it. They're not sure how to start. And this is something that a lot of experts honestly struggle with, is like, where do I start? A lot of people think they have to start from the beginning and explain everything and figure out what that looks like and what that means. And that's nice, but video doesn't work. The internet doesn't work like a book. You're not opening up YouTube and scrolling to the very first video and then watching them all in succession. And the same for TikTok or LinkedIn. No, they find you where you're at. They find you where you're at. And if you're not there, they're going to keep scrolling to find somebody else. So if you're looking at where to start, that's what this group creates. That's what Camp Known for This creates, is a place to start, a reason to get started, a reason to just pop up on LinkedIn or YouTube or Instagram, wherever you want to choose, randomly one day and be like, I am doing video and here is what I'm talking about. And it also gives you that chance to explain why, right? Like, I'm doing this challenge. I have a reason to get started. So I'm going to start taking up space online and share my perspective, my experience, and my expertise with you so that I can help you do whatever it is that you need to do. There was a time when I had to wear a suit every single day to work. You can tell I'm clearly not in my suit era now, but I had to wear a suit every single day when I went to work. And I had to look professional, act professional, watch every word I said, wait for permission sometimes to speak. And, whether it was that job I'm thinking of or others, I didn't have the right title to speak at those specific times or whatever it is. We were so trained not to speak up, not to take up space unless we were asked or spoken to, right? We were so trained to be careful, to not talk about what we know unless we could answer all the questions or knew how to quickly find the answers. And our perspectives and our opinions weren't necessarily as valued, I would say, unless they asked for them. So the thing is that that's no longer the case, which is why you see people who learned something 10 minutes ago talking about it. That's why I started my newsletter and my YouTube series about taking my own advice, because things are in progress and they're never going to be perfect. So as soon as I used that frame of this is what progress looks like for my newsletter, it became so much easier to talk, to write, and to connect with people because I'm going through it too. Even as someone who's done marketing for more than 20 years, I still struggle with video, but I love it. And the more I do it, the more I love it. And I love teaching. So being able to combine the two is helping me, but it's also giving you that container. So if you're sitting on the sidelines and you're watching this and you're like, Kendra, I don't know, video, it just seems hard. It seems like it's going to take up time. It's just, I don't know if I have enough ideas to talk for 30 days, to record videos for 30 days. Honestly, we can do it together. There's daily prompts that are going to be happening. How long can it possibly take to create a video and post it? I'm saying minimum, I would say 15 minutes. Some days are going to be faster. Some days are going to be slower. But here's the deal. You talk on a video for 30 seconds and give one idea and one insight. That's 30 seconds. Okay, say you need time to create a thumbnail or to post it and write something about it and you get distracted, and that's 15 minutes it takes total. Maybe 30 minutes tops. But if you're talking for 30 seconds once a day on a video for 30 days, that's like 15 minutes total. How many ideas and how many conversations have you had that have lasted longer than that? Even if you talk for 60 seconds, we're talking 30 minutes of talking for the next 30 days. I know you can do it. I know you've done it before. I've seen you do the hard things. You've absolutely done the hard things. You've led meetings, connected with clients, you've been interviewed, you've gotten jobs, you've gotten clients, you've spoken on stages maybe. Why is video different? Why does video feel different to you? So, like I said, the goal of Camp Known for This, summer camp, let's have fun. 30 videos, 30 days. You can sign up. I'll put the sign up place on here because I'm live, so I didn't have quite everything. I was so excited to go live again. It's like, I don't even know why I was not doing that before or more often, because I didn't realize how much I missed it. But you can sign up or get more details. Enroll for camp. I'm like over here typing away. All right, here it is. Here it is. I'm going to put it in a font that you can read it easier because that's what we do here. It's important for you. And you can sign up. What do you want to be known for? That's where you sign up. There's the link. I want you to think about it. It's something I'm really excited about, honestly. Like I said, I've been talking to so many people and everyone knows they should be doing video. They should be showing up. There's so many shoulds. What's the thing you can control? If you want to be known for something, what is the thing that you can do to control what you're known for and how people see you? And what does that look like? I think that there's so many things that you can do, but why not do this? You can't do them if you don't get started. So let's talk about this for a minute. What's the mindset? What is it that might be holding you back? The most common fears that I see or that I hear about are, hang on one second, I'm just editing the text here because, you know, it's important. The most common thing that I see from people is the fear of they're too old. They're afraid of saying the wrong thing. There is an amazing amount of people who are worried about being judged. And here's what I have to say about that. If you're worried about someone judging you, are they your customer? Because the people that you worry about that might be judging you are most likely not the same people who would hire you. So if you're worried about past bosses, past employers, past people judging you, they're not going to be the same people who hire you, who are your customers, who have problems you can solve. Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling with that. And the reason why is because, one, that's not who you're here for. You're not here to deal with that. I don't care. If I was letting stuff like that stop me, I might not be going live today because I like angry cut my bangs last night and I think they look ridiculous. Have you noticed? Possibly. Do I care? No. But when you start to think about going live and going on video every day, what are the things that are holding you back? Are they fears? Or are they legitimate, or are they excuses? If they're fears about not sure how to get started, what to say, is this the right thing to do? That's something you can work through. Those are the easy things to do. But what's bigger is making your message bigger than your fear. Making what you have to say and the value of your expertise and your perspective and your opinion and the stories that are uniquely yours, that is bigger than your fear. It's bigger than worrying about being perfect. It's bigger than worrying about what's already been said or if someone's judging you or if you're judging yourself. I don't care. Your message is more important. So, what's different about this video challenge versus others? Let's talk about it. Because this is for people who are the reluctant experts, over 35, 40. You have been feeling invisible or like you're sitting on the sidelines watching other people show up and other people get the opportunities that you think you deserve, that you know you're qualified for, if only someone knew who you were besides your small audience, besides your small group of connections. This isn't about trying to go viral. It's about, or performing. God forbid, it's not about performing. It's about showing up as you are, who you are, and being visible, being seen, because that is how you become known. And it's about gaining traction. It's not being about loud and noisy and yelling about how great you are. I'm sure you're great. That's cool. You can tell me how great you are. I don't care. But what I want to see you do is gain traction and connect with people. And that connection is so important. And when you do that, you can start to let go of things like worrying about being perfect, or things like worrying about waiting for permission, and things like worrying about if you're if people like you and if you're performing and if you're great. That's not what this is about. It's about adding value and being who you are. You can only be yourself. So when you try to amplify, when you start to amplify the things that make you you, the thing that makes you, that gives you your perspective, your experience, that expertise, all that knowledge you've gained. What is it that makes you you, that people like being around you? They like working with you. Your customers appreciate your savviness and what the insights you can bring, and probably the money you've saved them or helped them make, or how you're feeling them, how you help them feel better. There's so much possibility once available, once you get off the sidelines, but you have to show up. And what better way to create a habit of showing up than by forcing yourself to do it every single day? You don't have to do it live. Hit record, talk for 30 seconds, post it every day, and then do it again the next day. So camp, known for this is Summer Camp Edition, right? Includes daily prompts designed for experts like you. It's a video challenge that's meant to build confidence through action and motivation and in a group. And it's the visibility that compounds. When you show up one day, you can start showing up the next day. And all of a sudden you have a library of content to point people to and say, yeah, I answered that question over there. Or this is the video where I talked about this. How great would that feel? I can tell you, it feels really great being on the other side. And so there's daily prompts. There's live support. There's a community like the Campfire community. And there's a friend discount, because everything is more fun with a friend, and no one wants to go to camp where they don't know anybody. I mean, obviously, this is a digital camp and it's different. But as someone who once went to camp as like a last minute replacement for somebody, and I knew no one there, I'm still like, I started thinking about it the other day and I'm still traumatized by that experience. It got better, but oh my gosh, going in and not knowing anybody and everyone else was there with their friends. Oh, I'm probably going to have nightmares about that again. That's not what this is about. Camp is always more fun with a friend. So as a founding member, if you sign up, you get 50% off for your friend to join. So that means you have an accountability buddy right there with you, because it's always more fun with somebody else. And so here's what we start June 23rd. You can sign up today. Doors open today. And here's what we're going to be talking about. So I want to let you know who this is for, right? This is not for if you are all about the hustle, and if you are like the content hustle, work 24-hour bro, and you've been not wanting to show up, or if you show up, it's very much because it's what someone told you to say and you're trying to hustle through and you want quick results today because that's what you're going to do. And you expect, everything to happen in seconds. It's also not for you if you want to hand all this off, because your voice is important and is absolutely important to get your face seen and heard, to build trust so that people will recognize you. They will recommend you. They'll want to work with you. All of those things. You want to start those conversations, and it starts with you. I don't care if you're a business owner. I don't care if you're an executive. I don't care if you are thinking about starting your own business as an employee, where you used to be an employee, now you want to start your own business. It's about becoming known for your expertise. And those speaking engagements, those guest blogging posts, those things to do aren't going to find you if they don't know you exist. Who this is for? This is for you if you've been sitting on the sidelines watching people take the opportunities that you could have handled. This is for you if you are sitting on a mountain of expertise and you don't know where to start because you know too much. You know so much that anytime you start to think about creating a post or creating a video and adding your opinion, your ideas, it quickly starts to spin out of control because you have so many of them. This is for you if you've picked up your phone and thought about creating a video, or you record a video and never posted it. If you have documents full of ideas, but you don't share them with anybody. And this is for you if you want to try something new. If you're tired of watching and you want to jump into the fray. I can tell you that when I started doing video, I started with live video because for me that was easier. And when I started doing video, it was really hard. It took me a long time to get up the nerve to say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to start on this day. I kept pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off. And then I realized that I was already teaching. I was already teaching on video. I was used to talking on video. I've been in meetings on video. Why could I not just hit go live? What was the difference? I had the tools, fabulous Ecamm that I'm using right now, and I just scheduled it and I started going live. And when I first started, to tell you how crazy the setup was, my camera was sitting on my laptop, which was on a stack of books, so I could get the camera eye level. And I was afraid to touch the table because anytime I did, the camera would shake and the laptop would shake. But I went live and I had no one watching for that first one. And I shared it out and I was so proud of it. And I was so proud that I actually did it. And when I shared it out, the very first person to comment was to tell me that I didn't know what I was talking about. I did. I'm really good at what I do. Am I always right? No. Did I know what I was talking about? 100% yes. But you can do all the things, and there's going to be someone there who's going to tell you right away, who's not going to hesitate to tell you that you're wrong or that you don't know or what the case is. The nice thing was that everyone else was really positive, and I kept going. I'd already committed to it, and I kept going because I was telling people in public, this is what I'm doing. Every Thursday at this time, this is when you'll hear me talking about my old industry, an area I was an expert in. And that's the thing. is that's the other benefit of camp, is when you tell people you're showing up for 30 videos for 30 days, they're going to start to expect it and they're going to start to look forward to it. And the first ones, they're not easy. They're not. I don't care what you say, what anyone says, unless you are used to talking to a camera all the time, they're not easy. But you have to get through them to get better. I was talking to a client this morning who has been resisting being on video for a long time, and I've gone out and helped him film, and he's here locally, and I was able to go out and help him film, and every time he's better. And now he's looking forward to the next set of videos that we're doing because he can see the possibility. And in today's crazy world with AI and content everywhere, it is even more important to show up as yourself in your own voice because those AI replicas are coming quickly. But why not? It's more fun. It has more heart. You get to hear random stories that tie in all together. So I'm going to jump off here because I've already been talking longer than I planned on, but I see a couple of you there. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear about them. I'd love to hear your comments or questions. Camp Known for This, the doors open today. We start on June 23rd. If you want to be one of the founding members, please sign up. You get a buddy pass for 50% off for a friend. 30 videos, 30 days. There's prompts, there's support, there's community. And I'm just so excited to get this started because when I look at the data, and I'm going to pull it up here because I meant to have it ready. Actually, I didn't mean to have it ready. That's a lie. I just thought about it now. When I look at the stats on the amount of people that are using video over the age of 35, it is crazy to me. Pull it up in Canva because that'll be faster. The amount of people who are using video who are over the age of 35, there's so few. There's so much opportunity. There is so much opportunity there. Now I can't find it. Let's see here. I'm looking for my stats just to show you just how much it is. Here it is. It's crazy. And it's something that we need to change because if we don't, like there's just, look at how many stories are being lost here. When I look at this, can I drop it over here? Yeah. So when you look at this right here, you can see that the data, right? If you're over 35, there are 61% of people who are not using video for the internet. And if you're over 55, 91% of people are not using video for the internet. The opportunity for you to jump on and start sharing your expertise and your story is huge. And it is so important. So if this data tells you anything, it tells you what the opportunity is to stand out, to become known. There's so many younger faces, which are amazing, by the way. Love it. Love to see it. On YouTube, on video, on Instagram, you name the video platform, younger faces everywhere. It's great. It's fabulous. But stories are being lost. Expertise is being lost. Look at the opportunity available for you if you just decide to show up. So that's all I'm going to be talking about today. If you have any questions, you can reach me at kendra@kendralosi.com. And if you want to show up for camp, sign up. Enroll today. Sign up for camp. I can't wait to have you there. Can't wait to see you. All right. Till next time. I won't wait so long for another live video as well. All right. Until next time. I'm Kendra Losi. Go join me for summer camp. We're going to have fun.